Musk has always been open, but his newest disclosure startled the world. I show illegal North Korean photos. They'd rather you not see them stated. North Korea is known for its tight control, and it fiercely guards its borders to keep its inner workings hidden. However, brave photographers have risked all to sneak these glances. They hid this for years, but these images show it. A world of poverty, misinformation, and danger. Only now do discoveries begin. 20. Missile plant satellite images. North Korea's missile development has long worried the world. However, recent satellite photographs disclose its complete clandestine activities. These photographs of a fast-expanding missile production plant were captured utilizing cutting-edge satellite technology. Maybe from Elon Musk's tools. Experts believe massive resources are being invested in this place while ordinary residents are neglected and impoverished. These terrifying photographs reveal North Korea's unrestrained militarization, increasing concerns about its global threat. Sharing such photographs has revived concerns about the ethics of utilizing satellite technology to reveal sensitive operations. This revelation is just the start of revealing one of the world's most secretive regime's hidden secrets, setting the stage for even more shocking findings they don't want you to see. 19. Death penalty. Leaked photos show North Koreans bound and forced to work hard. Their crime? South Korean operas on TV. Illegal images of public executions where people must watch under penalty of punishment are much more terrible. North Korea's approximately 300 execution sites show its repressive might. Small crimes like smuggling, religious expression, and dissent can result in death, and penalties are often public to inspire fear. These photographs show the brutality and injustice of a nation where even imported entertainment may cause unspeakable agony. Satellite imagery and covert photography can reveal the world's darkest secrets, and innovators like Elon Musk have shown how space-based tools can illuminate even the most oppressive regimes. Such photos provide a rare glimpse into North Korea's grim truths. 18. Devastating poverty. Smuggled photos showed a North Korean guy gathering grass to eat. These photos are become widespread. They show North Korea's harsh living conditions. While official propaganda touts self-sufficiency, unauthorized photographs show a darker reality. In one area, fishermen use old tires as boats. Desperation breeds great resourcefulness. Many are too poor for shelter or clean water. Other secretly obtained photos show children puzzled and afraid by new technologies. A stark reminder of how poverty separates them from modern life. Even technology and advancement person Elon Musk has stressed that innovation is pointless without a commitment to improving life everywhere. These pictures reveal the nation's economic inequality, with rural areas suffering the most. These illegal images reveal the regime's hidden tragedies and the grinding poverty behind its carefully maintained appearance of strength as we dig deeper. 17. Child labor. Child photographs are often smuggled. Young toddlers carry hefty water buckets in one photo. This frightening footage shows North Korean forced child labor. These children sacrifice education for survival by working long hours in fields or factories. Other illicit photographs depict children wearing mismatched shoes, symbolizing the nation's poverty. Without safety nets or chances, families must labor hard to support their children. Such truths are buried by the regime's iron grip. Each of these photographs reveals a culture where children work hard. As the story progresses, these glimpses of misery reveal the regime's systematic exploitation. 16. Secret Harem, Pleasure Squad. Secret Harem, Kim Jong-un's Pleasure Squad, is one of the most frightening revelations. Little girls are groomed to serve North Korea's elite in a smuggled photo. Officials allegedly pick and exploit these girls. They do anything from companionship to spying. Many are dumped at 25 and married to loyal officers. Leaked photos reveal the diabolical structure they hid for decades. It chillingly shows the regime's human cost behind its refined exterior. 15. Dangerous construction. North Korea's treatment of construction workers shows its indifference to human rights. Smuggled photographs show torn uniformed personnel carrying hefty items by hand. They risk life and limb climbing scaffolds without safety gear or current equipment. Workers building a structure without ladders or tools are shown in other illegal photographs, underscoring their risks. These sites violate worldwide safety norms and show a government that puts military goals before citizens. State-mandated initiatives require hard work and safety sacrifices. While their terrible sacrifices advance the dictatorship, global efforts to improve quality of life contrast with these scenes. Elon Musk, a champion of human advancement, says true progress is about designing systems that empower people, not simply technology. These photographs remind us of the sacrifices everyday people make under oppression. 14. Power outage. Smuggled photographs show dismal North Korean cities. Few hours a day, if any, Americans have electricity. Other release photos show tourist attractions darkened amid outages. Officials blame international restrictions, but these photographs show a nation struggling to maintain essential amenities. The regime, which portrays itself as strong and independent, is embarrassed by such outages. In a world where energy is linked with growth and opportunity, Elon Musk has advocated for reliable power as a human right. However, these stark photographs reflect a terrible truth they hid. Power outages that disrupt daily life and reveal the regime's frail infrastructure despite its promises of progress and stability. 13. Soldiers worked farms in North Korea. Poverty permeates everything. Soldiers are often sent to the fields from defense duty. Smuggled photographs show teenage troops hauling logs. Their swords are now gardening tools, a tragic reflection of mistaken priorities. Army groups weed and grow crops in the sun in other photos. Their tattered clothing and tired faces show the effects of hard work. While officially voluntary, insiders say refusal is not an option, making this another type of forced servitude. These clandestine images show the brutal realities of a military that protects the dictatorship and supports its faltering agriculture industry. They show a military stretched thin, unable to focus on its primary missions due to a weak economy. 12. Automobile shortage. North Korean smuggled photographs show youngsters playing on highways, which would be worrisome elsewhere. Cars are infrequent, so vacant roadways become playgrounds. Other released photographs show traffic officers idle with no automobiles to guide, representing the nation's stagnant economy, no improvement in public transit. People wait hours at bus stops and rail terminals, according to photos. Many go large distances by bike or foot. These unauthorized images reveal the regime's infrastructural failure concealed under propaganda. Elon Musk's Tesla automobiles symbolized growth and accessibility, but these glimpses of North Korea show a sharp difference. In a world where vehicles are unachievable, entire generations must struggle daily without even the basics for movement, using bicycles and walking. 11. Mass malnutrition. Smuggled photographs show starving people and a soldier in his military headgear with a Kim Jong-un insignia, contrasting allegiance and misery. Other photos show toddlers and kids with bulging ribs. Their weak physiques show North Korea's terrible food shortages. Hunger has spread due to the regime's isolationist policies and antiquated farming methods, creating a silent but dire humanitarian crisis. Despite these dire reality, politicians portray power and prosperity, but these photographs show a harsh reality. While the state invests in its military, its people starve, highlighting the devastating cost of a government that prioritizes propaganda and control over its people. 10. Surveillance of soldiers and officials. Rare stolen images showed North Korean soldiers enjoying cigarettes in a muddy area after long hours of forced labor. A sharp contrast to the regime's image of discipline. High-ranking officials are seen sleeping on a park seat in other secret photos. Photos like these are prohibited. They degrade the appearance of control and vigilance. Tour guides remove unsuitable photographs and ensure only strong, orderly images leave the country. These photographs highlight the human cost of constant demands, demonstrating that regime enforcers are fatigued and weak. 9. Cleanliness required. North Korea's beauty obsession is intense. The dictatorship cleans to maintain its image. Tour guides demanded the removal of smuggled images of soldiers in tattered uniforms to protect the regime's image. Other released photos show street cleaners working under supervisors to keep public spaces clean. Even private residences are randomly inspected, and messy residents are punished severely. This forced order contrasts with the poverty and ruin that characterize ordinary living. Behind the clean streets is a disintegrating society under deprivation and tyranny. This shows the regime's fixation with surface beauty while ignoring its people's dire conditions. These photographs reveal a long-hidden truth. 8. Respect statues. Illegal images of a Kim Il-sung statue from behind are very disrespectful in North Korea. Another leaked photo shows carpets drying under a Kim Jong-il statue. This breaches the regime's rigorous leader portrayal standards. These monuments are revered almost divinely. They stay lit amid widespread power outages. The government strictly controls public photography to ensure these monuments are always depicted honorably. Disrespect, whether deliberate or not, can have serious effects. These photographs show the regime's obsession with allegiance and respect, even while its population suffer. 7. Infinite lines. In North Korea, queuing is normal. In a country of shortage, it's a grim survival skill. Smuggled photographs show long bus lineups with only a few lucky passengers. In other released photos, people wait in line at food kiosks for basic supplies, exhausted. State-organized events like the Kim Jong-il Festival had hours-long lines. They appear exhausted as they approach the magnificent displays. These photographs reveal the structural inefficiencies of a regime that struggles to feed its people. Photographs of unending queues reveal a daily struggle concealed under the regime's rhetoric. 6. Rudimentary tech. Elon Musk's Tesla and SpaceX represent humanity's tireless pursuit of progress and sustainability, but these smuggled North Korean photographs are tragic. A technologically stagnant nation. These illegal photographs of individuals bathing in a river reveal the pervasive lack of running water in homes across the country as technology advances. No improvement in public transit. Forbidden photographs show broken buses and trains leaving people stuck or walking or biking. The regime's obsessive pursuit of military achievements has neglected infrastructure and placed the nation behind modern norms. It contradicts the regime's image of self-reliance and inventiveness. These photographs reveal their tightly managed narrative's flaws. 5. Forced labor. Smuggled photographs show individuals repainting highway markers under official supervision. Forced labor disguised as volunteerism. Other released photographs show unpaid workers in dangerous situations supporting state projects. Exploitation goes beyond North Korea. The administration also sends citizens to Russia and China for brutal labor. It then steals their wages to operate. This compulsory labor system is portrayed as patriotic duty, yet degrades workers. The regime's harsh policy's human cost is revealed. These photographs counter the regime's propaganda and show ordinary citizens great sacrifices for a state that gives them little. 4th, black market. Smuggled photographs show street vendors selling smokes and candy quietly. These reveal North Korea's thriving black market. Smuggled photographs show a restaurant TV broadcasting a state-run program that constantly praises the dictatorship and its leaders. Other released photographs show big hotel lobbies with regulated material on displays. This emphasizes regime messaging consistency. Even at the demilitarized zone, loudspeakers broadcast propaganda to intimidate South Korea and boost domestic loyalty. Dissenting voices are repressed by the regime's media control. Citizens are only given carefully produced narratives that promote the nation as the greatest. The sheer volume of propaganda bombards North Koreans with images, lectures, and stories praising their leaders. Without outside influence, this forms their viewpoint. These illegal photographs show the regime's obsession with control and how it manipulates media to stifle revolt and outside influence. The regime's foundational weaknesses are hidden by this meticulous veneer. 2. Haunted cities. Smuggled photographs show Pyongyang's gloomy skyline. They show tall gray buildings with deserted streets, a dystopia far from the regime's lively capital. Other photographs show decrepit towns with collapsing dwellings teetering over desolate fields, illustrating rural neglect. Despite the government's persistent propaganda, these photographs show Pyongyang as a decaying city surrounded by a poor countryside. In contrast to the regime's story, these illegal images show their decades-long lie. Even North Korea's heart reveals its misery and neglect. These images, smuggled at considerable danger, threaten the regime's rigorously managed image of strength and progress. Instead, they show a nation suffocated by its own propaganda, where towering sculptures and false promises hide deterioration and misery. These prohibited glances into the hermit kingdom's dark corners emphasize the terrifying divide between fantasy and truth. 1. Exclusive grocery stores. Smuggled images show a Pyongyang supermarket's luxurious interior. Its shelves hold foreign and expensive goods. However, most North Koreans cannot afford these things. Their survival necessities are barely covered. These stores serve the wealthy, while the poor face food shortages and starvation. Other unauthorized photos show tourists anxiously leaving a store. It shows the regime's obsession with concealing daily life. Elites enjoy privileges while the others survive on scraps. Advertising a collective dream of equality and self-reliance, the administration hides this discrepancy. However, the photographs reflect the regime's concealed shortcomings and persistent inequity. These photographs also undermine North Korea's polished image of progress, revealing significant fissures in a society where survival is a daily struggle for all save the wealthy. It shows the dangers of unfettered control and propaganda. Which image moved you most? Tell us in the comments. We want to hear. We're leaving immediately. See you next video.